Hello, East Hartford. I'm out today at East Hartford Middle School, and I'm with one of our English teachers, Gaunet Davis. Gaunet, maybe you can tell everybody how long you've been a teacher.
Okay. I've been a teacher this is my 15th year teaching, and I started off teaching in New York City, and I taught there for 7 years, and then I worked at a high school at MLC for about 3 years after I moved to Connecticut.
One of the correct schools.
Correct schools,
yep.
Yes. And then I did a little college adjunct teaching during that time as well, but I came right back to my roots where I started off as a 7th grade teacher in New York, and here I am, 7th grade again.
That's great. So go ahead, tell us a little bit, how is East Hartford Middle School different from teaching, say, in New York City?
You know what, the population of students, I do see a lot of similarities. One thing that I like a lot with the school is just the camaraderie with teachers and staff members. Like, I've been on UConn 17 this is my 4th year at the middle school, and the teachers that I work with are just amazing. Everyone helps each other out. Teachers work extremely hard here, harder than I've seen at any other school. And you know, we don't complain a lot, we just do what we have to do, and I see just a lot more caring and thoughtful just regards to the students than I've seen anywhere else, and that's really why I'm here.
It's so great to hear that, because I always feel that too, that we have, you know, East Hartford has some of the best teachers around, and so dedicated, so hardworking. You know, one of the roles you have here, Gaunet, is that you're a team leader.
Yes.
So tell everybody a little bit about what a team leader does at the middle school level.
So the team leader, the role that I have right now, I've been a team leader for 2 years, and it's a role that really tries to keep your team organized, have the students, you know, accountable for their behavior. I sometimes feel like I'm the dean on the team, because when kids don't behave, the students have to come to me, and I try to discipline them as best as I can. We reach out to parents, but everyone shares their role. So even though sometimes I do delegate roles to the team members, a lot of times they, you know, have their opinions, they have their insights, and they help me out a lot with, you know, things that I have to do, or just help me to get stronger and better at what I do. So we work a lot with just motivating the kids to make the right decisions and making our team seem more like a family and a unit than just, you know, you come to school to learn and that's all it is. There's more to learning. There's, you know, the whole idea of a community, and that's what I try to do as a team leader, to keep us as one community on UConn 7.
And how many students are on your team?
We have about 110 students.
110.
Yes. Yep. And we have 5 major subject teachers, and then we have, you know, co-teachers, special ed teachers. Just a lot of working together with teachers on team and off team as well.
So one last thing, Gaunet, as we wrap up. I know you've been working on writing a book. Tell everybody a little bit about your book.
Okay, so I wrote a book about 2 years ago, and the protagonist is a Jamaican immigrant, and she's just trying to deal with a new community. I have been here since I was 8 years old. My protagonist is a 20-something-year-old who left her children behind, and she's struggling with making ends meet in the United States and trying to help out her children and her mother, who still resides in Jamaica. So she goes through a lot of, you know, ups and downs, and you know, she's just doing her best to survive in a new environment. So I finished the book. I'm right now currently working on sending out queries to get it published, and fingers crossed that you know, it does happen. I've been doing that for about a year now. I have gotten some responses back. Not all what I'm looking for, but like I told you earlier, if it doesn't work out that way, then I'll try to self-publish and start on a new novel.
Well, very, very exciting. I think it's so cool that you're an author yourself, a good model for our students, and certainly I hope it gets published, and when it does, I want to get a copy so that I can read it as well.
I would like to get a copy myself.
So thank you very much, Gaunet. Thanks for your time, and until next time, East Hartford.